Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Students, today we are here with class 6 science. It's unit number 11, sound. In this chapter we will study about the sound as a form of energy, oscillation. Remember and understand page 137. How is sound produced? Remember and understand page 139. How is sound produced? Remember and understand page 139. How sound need a medium to travel. Sound waves in vacuum. Speed of sound in the solid, liquids and gases. Remember and understand page 141 and the characteristics of sound. Okay, first of all, sound as a form of energy. Students, sound is the kind of energy when an object vibrates, it makes the air around it vibrate. The vibration travels in the air as sound waves. The sound waves carry sound energy from one place to another. All moving things make sound. So students, is it clear that what is sound? Sound kya hai? Sound is a kind of energy. It is a source of energy. Okay. When an object vibrates, जब कोई भी object vibrate करता है, तो it makes the air around it vibrates. ठीक है? So the vibration travel in the air as a sound waves. So हवा में vibration जो है वो जब travel करती है in the form of sound waves. So some sounds like music they are pleasant, but some are irritating or dangerous to us. Okay, so students, do you know that a jet engine makes a very loud sound? Oscillation. Regular to and fro movement is called oscillation. The pendulum of a clock keeps time because it moves backwards and forwards regularly. This type of movement is called an oscillation because this is the regular to and fro movement, na? So that's why this is called oscillation. The time taken for one complete oscillation is called the period. जो एक time जो है complete oscillation के लिए लिया जाता है उसको हम लोग period कहते हैं. The number of oscillation that are completed in 1 second is called the frequency of the oscillation. और वो number oscillations के जो हम लोग 1 second में complete करते हैं उसे हम लोग frequency of the oscillation कहते हैं. The distance that the bob travels from the central position to the extreme position, यानी वो distance जो center point से लेके extreme position तक ट्रेवल कर रहा है उसे हम लोग एम्पलीट्यूड कहते हैं. So oscillation can be used to make the waves. Okay, oscillation is used for making the waves. Okay students अगर देखा जाए तो एक सिंपल पेंडुलम जो है वो एक हैंगिंग बॉम्ब से बना हुआ है. ठीक है, हैंगिंग बॉम्ब से बना हुआ है ऑन अ लेंथ ऑफ स्ट्रिंग जिसको हम लोग स्ट्रिंग के साथ जो है उसको हमने ज्वाइन किया हुआ है. व्हेन द बॉब इज पुल्ड एंड रिलीज, जब उसको हम पुल करते हैं रिलीज करते हैं, इट बिगिंस टू ऑस्किलेट, उसकी ऑस्किलेशन जो है वो स्टार्ट हो जाती है. तो द डिस्टेंस है द बॉब ट्रेवल्स, वो डिस्टेंस जो बॉब ट्रेवल करती है उसे हम लोग उसको जो है सेंट्रल पोजीशन से एक्सट्रीम पोजीशन तक हम लोग उसे उसका एम्पलीट्यूड कहते हैं. ठीक है, ये अब बात क्लियर हो गई स्टूडेंट्स की ऑस्किलेशन जो है वो हम लोग क्यों यूज करते हैं टू मेक द वेव्स, टू क्लियर द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ वेव्स. इज इट क्लियर? Okay students, now it's time to solve the remember and understand on page number 137. You have to solve this exercise on your textbook. Okay, so the number 1 is sound can be dangerous or irritating. Number 2 is regular to and fro movements are called oscillation. Number 3 is the number of oscillation completed in 1 second is called the frequency of the oscillation. Number 4 is the extreme position of the bob from the central position is called amplitude. And the last one is oscillation can be used to make the waves. Sound waves. Sound waves are caused by the vibration. When we plug the string of a guitar, they make a musical sound. The string of the guitar oscillate backwards and forwards. That is, they vibrate. The vibration causes sound waves to travel through the air to your ears. So our ears detect a sound and we are able to hear them. Okay students, so sound waves क्या है? Sound waves are caused by the vibration. किसी भी vibration को जो है produce करने से sound waves जो है they are produced. So when we plug the string of a guitar, जब हम किसी गिटार को यूज करते हैं, ठीक है, तो उसकी स्ट्रिंग्स जो है वो वाइब्रेट करती है फॉरवर्ड एंड बैकवर्ड्स. ठीक, दे कॉज अ वाइब्रेशन, और इस वाइब्रेशन से जो है साउंड वेव जो है वो प्रोड्यूस होती है, एंड वी हियर द साउंड ऑफ दैट इंस्ट्रूमेंट. So our ears detect a sound and we are able to hear them with the help of sound waves. Okay. How is sound produced? Sound किस तरह से produce किया जाता है? When a body vibrates, it's moved to and fro. Its forward movement presses the air in front of it. The particles of air move closer. This is called a compression. And when the body moves backward, the pressed layer of air stretches. So the particles of air move further away. This state is called a rarefaction. Continuous compressions and rarefactions produced by oscillation make sound waves. And sound waves are longitudinal waves. स्टूडेंट्स, साउंड वेव्स जो है वो लॉन्गिट्यूडनल वेव्स होते हैं. सबसे पहले तो हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि लॉन्गिट्यूडनल वेव्स किसको कहते हैं. वो वेव्स दैट ट्रेवल इन द सेम डायरेक्शन एज द ऑस्किलेशन. ठीक है, द वेव्स दैट ट्रेवल इन द सेम डायरेक्शन एज द ऑस्किलेशन, दे आर कॉल्ड द longitudinal waves. So sound waves are the longitudinal waves. Now longitudinal waves have two more parts, that is compression and rarefaction. ठीक है, जब पार्टिकल्स जो है एयर के वो अपने जो है मूव क्लोजर जो है क्लोजली अटैच करते हैं, उन्हें हम लोग कंप्रेशन बोलते हैं. जबकि वो पार्टिकल्स एयर के जो है उससे थोड़े से डिस्टेंस में आ जाते हैं, यानी द पार्टिकल्स ऑफ एयर दैट मूव फर्दर अवे, उन्हें हम लोग रेयरफेक्शन कहते हैं. So is it clear that sound waves are longitudinal waves? And what are longitudinal waves? That waves that travel in the same direction. जो सेम डायरेक्शन में जो है मूव करते हैं, उन्हें हम लोग longitudinal waves कहते हैं. Okay, students, now page number 139, you have to solve this exercise on your textbook. Remember and understand. So the number one is waves that travel in the same direction as the oscillation are called longitudinal waves. Number two, waves that travel perpendicular to the direction of the oscillation are called transverse waves. Number three is vibration cause sound waves to travel through air. Number four is when a body vibrates, it compresses and stretches the layer of air around it. And the next one is sound waves are longitudinal waves. And the last one is when sound waves reach your ears, they make the eardrums vibrate and you hear the sound. So this exercise you have to solve on your textbook, page 139. Sound needs a medium to travel. Sound waves are mechanical waves. They transfer sound by the vibration of particles of the material medium. Sound waves can travel through solids, liquid, and gases, but they cannot travel through a vacuum, that is empty space. So sound waves can travel through doors, walls, and floors. We can still hear the sound when we are swimming underwater. So sound waves जो है mechanical waves भी कहलाती है, because they transfer sound by the vibration of particles of that material medium. ठीक है, किसी भी material में transfer करने के लिए वो अपने particles के through जो है move करेगी और they produce a vibration and then produce a sound. So sound wave जो है वो solid, liquid और gases तीनों states में जो है वो easily travel कर सकती है, but they cannot travel in the vacuum. Empty space में वो जो है travel नहीं करती. So sound waves जो है वो easily travel करेगी doors में, walls में, floors में. Even कि हम लोग जो है swimming के दौरान भी जो है अक्सर sound को जो है we can able to hear this. Okay students, so you also have tried to let's find out that is sound waves travel in a vacuum. उसके लिए आप क्या method use करेंगे कि आप एक जो है electric bell जो है वो लेंगे and then set in a glass jar. ठीक है, feed it to an exhaust pump. Okay, then connect the wires of the bell circuit with a battery. Then close the mouth of the jar with a tight fitting cork. Cork की मदद से जो है उसको आप tightly बंद कर दे. Since the flask has air in it, okay, then you will hear the bell ringing. When the air has been pumped out of the flask, the sound stops. And even though the bell is still ringing, so sound waves cannot be made if there is no medium to carry the sound energy. Okay students,